Breaking news. The Fed, unchanged. Unchanged. No rate change. It's funny, when we were talking about, before the break in, we were talking about the kids and the younger generation.
Yep.
Everybody's like, they need to stop buying this. They need to stop doing that. They need to get off my lawn. They vote too. Remember that. They helped Trump get over the line, especially young men. And they're frustrated. They're pissed. They are frustrated at the fact that they feel like it's working, supposedly, but I don't feel it and I don't see it.
That's the whole thing. It's in this day and age, we expect immediate results.
Yeah.
Especially whenever you're in this age group, 18 to 29.
Well, because they're used to immediacy.
Right.
You know, and then you had Trump out there saying stuff like,
well, we're going to bring prices down day one.
Day one. And they bought into that. And, you know, no, it's not coming down day one. And there's a lot that goes into inflation and things of that nature. And, you know, talking about sending out checks for $2,600. Is that Josh Hawley? Don't do that. What are you doing? That's how we got this mess.
Absolutely. That's that so-called free money.
Yeah, that's not free. And we're in debt. Isn't the whole thing to bring stuff? Well, we want to. No.
You give out $2,600 checks and merchants are going to raise prices.
Yes.
Because they're saying, hey, we'll take some of that free money. Come buy this.
So that's how we got in this mess. I mean, when COVID hit and we sent everybody home, you know, out of an abundance of caution. And, you know, at first you have to go and do that. We don't know what's going on. And nobody wants to be the leader that presides over potentially, you know, the Spanish flu too, and told everybody, go out there and have fun. So then you start handing out money. And you do it the first time because we shut the world down. The second time I wasn't thrilled by. We knew what was kind of going on, but then it became political. And then when Biden comes in, he wanted to do it himself. And then he just supercharged inflation. Because remember, the only place that can produce inflation is the government when they start printing money. And alas, here we are. Now they're talking about sending out $2,600 checks. Goodness me. No. God, no. That is, to even bring that up is insane.
Yeah, because, I mean, they sell it as, well, you know, they're going to use it to pay down debt and that sort of thing. No, they're not. They're going to go out and spend it.
Oh, they're going to pay off their bills.
And now, if they do pay off their bills, okay, that's great.
And by pay off their bills, they're going to get basically to the place where they're just now kind of caught up.
Right. I mean, I look at it this way. In my neighborhood, after that first stimulus went out, we had Independence Day in my neighborhood. No, I think it was the second stimulus that went out. Dude, my neighborhood was on fire, not literally, figuratively, on fire with fireworks that Independence Day. And that's because everybody in my neighborhood, I guarantee you, used that stimulus to buy hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars worth of fireworks. They weren't using that money to pay down debt.
If you were sitting at home.
Because it hasn't been that way since, man.
No. It's the same thing when I was out in Arizona. They're handing out money, and that's all of a sudden people are like, you know what? If we're going to be home, I'm going to add an addition. You know, I got all this free money. You know what we're going to do? We're getting a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to get all of this stuff. And lo and behold, all this stuff started being purchased. And then we got the line, you know, as the you know, next thing you know, the consumption line, the line where we started seeing things break down and, you know, they weren't shipping and it was all that.
Oh, yeah, the shipping lines.
Yeah. No, just any dollar. What? Don't send us $1, $600, $2,600, a penny. Put it into the debt. Pay that thing down. I thought that's what the whole thing with Doge was. I thought that's the whole thing with we're coming in and we're cutting and we're doing. No.
Or just make it a permanent tax cut for the middle class.
Yeah. Which, like, the rich didn't need a tax cut. They didn't. They didn't need a tax cut.
Yeah, the president said that himself.
Yeah. But I think if given his druthers the opportunity, he would have not given them a tax cut. I think he would have let that expire. You know what is going to expire? All of the other taxes and tax cuts, like the no tips, tax on tips and the Social Security thing, all that stuff's going to expire. But the well-to-do tax cut, that's going to stick around. So that's what's frustrating. That's why people like Mamdani in New York make noise. That's why Trump got to where I'm telling you, the playbook is very similar. And when you're appealing to a young group of people who are pissed off and angry, they don't want excuses. They don't want games. Just say, this is what's going to happen. Mamdani it's a pipe dream. We're going to have government run. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not going to have government run.
Government run into the ground.
That's it.
Yeah. Government-run grocery stores. Your groceries will be free.
Sure they will. Somebody said, I don't give a crap about the national debt. I want $5,000 for my birthday. Oh, my God.
Well, hey, the government doesn't care about the national debt. Why should he?
Yeah.
They haven't cared about it in a long time.
You know what you guys should do if you're at home? You guys should print out your own money and send it to the credit card company. Say, you know what? I've decided I'd print out some of my own money. What do you think of apples that are those apples? Put it towards the debt. Be smart about it.
Yeah, we do need to got to knock this debt down.
It's
Ken,
amazing.
Think of the politicians, man. How are they supposed to buy votes if they're not running up the debt?
Do you remember when Trump wanted to put his face on the check?
Yes.
Do you remember that? Is there any way we get my face on the check? It'll be fantastic. It'll be awesome.
Trump checks.
It's so.
I still love that that $49 Bible he was
that he was signing. What is that?
Selling Bibles with a copy of the Constitution in it.
And he's signing it. That is just insane. What's your name? Jesus? Nice. You're a carpenter. I could use a foreman. Are you good? That's so him. So you couldn't buy a hot tub during the pandemic. No, some people were. And you know what? It's some people they were buying anything.
They run fireworks in my neighborhood, apparently.
All kinds of stuff. I mean, eating out every night because people thought it was free money.
Yes.
And you told them to go home, and they did. And then they sat around all day, and all they could do was check the internet and then surf on Amazon. There was no sports. They were all waiting for the documentaries to come out, right? And we all fell in love with the Lion King.
Yeah.
Or whatever, Tiger King. He said he asked for a pardon the other day. If she gets out before him, I am done with Trump. Because at least he somewhat entertained us for a while when we were stuck indoors. Did you guys have to come in?
I wanted to come in. I
had to.
I begged our operations manager at the time. I said, look, man, I'm in a little closet. I'm not around anybody. Yeah, and then I come in the middle of the night, and I leave before noon. So news was considered essential here at Cumulus Nashville.
Yeah, I couldn't run the board from home, so I had to.
I was very thankful. I don't like working from home. I don't like it.
It's like okay once in a while. I mean, I do my national show from the house, which is fine, but I've done that for years, and we now we have a studio. I had my own studio office, but now we've got a full studio that we're kitting out, as we say. But we came in every day. So the sales staff didn't come in. We didn't see them forever and a day.
Right.
Then we came in every single day, and the sports guys didn't. So the only ones in the office were the on-air talk show and a couple of the news people. Everybody, and most of them worked from home. So it was really weird.
It was weird, man. That time was this building was very weird coming in the middle of the night. and then leaving around noon and it being just as silent as it was in the middle of the night.
That
and
was
then traffic.
That was very apocalyptic, right?
Yeah,
Cruising
it was.
home. Like, I would drive into work because I still had to go to work and do my national show because this is when I was out in Arizona. And I would drive to work. I would do my show. And then I went over, because when I was doing my show then, I would get up super early. It's an hour drive there. I would do my stuff. And then my show would be done by 9 o'clock Pacific. And my other show didn't start until 2. So I had this huge gap. So I'd go play golf. I'd go do all these things. You couldn't do anything. I'd go kick a soccer ball around and, like a cop would show up and yell at you.
Why don't you just make it easy on yourself and just do 18 hours of radio straight through?
It was so frustrating. It was, the best part of it, and the most insanity, and we're going to look back on this one day and go, what were we doing?
Oh,
Not us.
We already are.
There was a picnic table that had the yellow tape around it.
Really?
And I started laughing. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm just putting my shoes on. You can't sit there. I'm like, why can't it? Well, because of COVID.
Because of COVID.
There's nobody out here. It's 120 degrees.
Nope.
The little germs were attracted to the picnic tables.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. And the people in California, guys out surfing.
Getting arrested for it.
You can't be on the beach because of COVID in the ocean.
I will never get over the basketball coaches taking off their mask, talking into a player's face, and then putting their masks back on.
Yeah. Or going to restaurants, sitting down, taking your mask off, eating, getting up to go to the bathroom, putting your mask on, and then going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
As if I'm moving, it can get me. But as long as I'm standing still, sitting, I'm fine.
Yeah, the mask thing was
stupid.
It was just dumb.
Well, it works if you have the right mask and you change them all the time.
Yeah, if you have an N95 and you change it all the time. But, man.
But it was okay if you only used the tissue paper to cover your face with.
That's right.
That counts.
That's right. 6 feet apart. Says who? I don't know. I made it up. It sounds good.
Yeah, and remember the arrows telling you where to go in the grocery
how
stores?
Embarrassing was that?
Boy, you better not get off track.
No. It was a disaster. We handled it poorly. And then the worst thing is it became political. And once it became political, all science and any reason went out the window. And it was just, I'm going to do whatever Trump and some people say to do, or I'm going to do the exact opposite of what a Trump was. And everybody else was going, this is not what?
Yeah.
Clearly you hate science.
Clearly. I am science. Shut up. You're not. Yes. Science is cool. Very cool. But that was just so. And I remember watching there was a drone in China, and they translated. And the drone's flying around telling people not to do anything. They were outside, telling them to fight their heart's desires for any kind of freedom or something. And you're just like, oh goodness me. Not a good place to be. And now we're talking about handing out money like it's COVID again.
Yeah.
Good.
Just going to do it all over again.
There you go. Hey, lower the rates and let's heat up the marketplace by handing people money. And then when stuff gets out of control, we'll blame Biden.
It's still Biden's fault.
Everything's Biden's fault. Did you guys see that, by the way? Virginia Gruffet, she may have worked for me in the spa. I don't want to talk about Epstein, but here's what happened. We weren't friends anymore because I beat him at a game of Yahtzee.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone from the president berating reporters for asking questions about it to now he's just singing like a bird.
Yeah, the stuff he says is so hilarious. In fact, when we come back, we'll talk about the 3 different scenarios of why they're no longer friends. Well, he's dead and he was murdered, maybe allegedly, who knows, committed suicide, But he's given 3 different reasons why they're not friends, and it's kind of funny. Talk about that, among other things, some stuff about Israel coming up a little bit, and gentle parenting, gone.
I'm going to put you in a timeout, Timmy.
Yeah, authoritative parenting, back. We'll talk about that as well. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997. Have you seen Ozempic face? It's a new cosmetic surgery thing. People are losing all that weight. You can just go to Contours. You don't have to worry about any of that. But that's the new, because people are losing so much weight. And a lot of times people are losing so much weight that it's with the clothes on, but with the clothes off, they got the shirt off. You're like, oh my God, you're a Shar-Pei.
That's right.
That's hard to get that back.
That's how Sharon Osbourne lost all her weight.
Yeah. So what they're saying is this Ozempic face, you can only refill a deflated balloon so much. And so what happens is they're starting to have to do a lot more surgeries because people are losing and they have excess skin. It happens. That's good that you're losing weight.
Yes, sir.
It's important to everybody.
Yeah.
And I want to see what it looks like in a few years because I'm sure we're going to come up with more. But I can't remember a drug ever being this popular. Can you?
No, I don't recall.
No.
Not for something like this.
No, because it is. I mean, it put the Weight Watchers people, like then Jenny Craig, it put everybody out of business.
Yeah.
You know, it got to the point now where it's like if you want to go to Weight Watchers or any one of these places, they're like, okay, you can count your points or we can give you one shot a day and you can do whatever.
And aren't they working on a pill form?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a pill form.
I'm telling you.
The minute you get it in a donut, it's on. How cool would that be? And what has it shown everybody? The truth is, it's not about like there's, the Maha stuff. Or like, we're getting rid of the dyes. We're getting rid of this. It's not about, yes, that's good. That's healthy. There's a lot of crap that we shouldn't eat. It's just about calories, though, when it comes to weight. Is it calories in, calories out?
That's it.
We're consuming on average like 3,300 calories a day, some ridiculous amount. What is wrong with us? I'm surprised we can fit through the doors anymore.
I call that having too much fun.
Yeah, that is. Now you're just bragging, Chad. I had an Uncrustable today, and yes, it was strawberry.
Brother Chad doesn't like grape jelly.
No, nor should anybody like grape jelly. First of all, it's gross, and secondly, yuck. But it's calories in, calories out.
Do you like grape knee-high?
No, I don't like anything grape.
Do you like orange knee-high?
It's okay.
Is it okay?
It's okay. It's serviceable.
You're not a big soda guy, though, right?
No, I'm not. I mean, I have my energy drink, but outside of that, I don't drink soda at all. Once in a while, I'll have a Sprite if I'm really thirsty, and I don't have my lemonade or tea or something like that, but that's it. And I gave up dark soda like Cokes because I used to love Diet Coke.
Oh, boy, I did too at one time, man.
I used to love.
I'd finish off a 6-pack like during a shift. Like I worked overnights for a while in Tulsa, and I mean, I'd finish off a 6-pack every night.
Ooh.
Couldn't figure out why I was so jittery.
Yeah, I love Diet Coke. And I think it was like 8-9 years ago, I said, all right, January 1st, I'm not going to drink soda anymore. And I didn't drink soda, and I haven't. Like I said, once in a great while, I'll have a Diet Sprite, but that's it.
Yeah.
And I don't drink anything dark outside of tea.
I say that about whiskey every Monday.
How's that working out for you? My buddy who's Jewish gave up rum for Lent, and he never drank rum. He drank more rum. First of all, it was hilarious that he even did Lent. And secondly, he drank more rum like he was a pirate. Because once you say you're not going to do something, all you want to do is do it.
That's right.
Yeah. So, speaking of that, a lot of stuff to get to. Interesting situation. Talk a little bit about Israel and the battle that's going on there. The battle of what? Well, it's perceptions, reality. We'll talk a little bit about that. Gentle parenting is out. Talk a bit about that as well. But what's replacing it? Is it Gen X parenting? Are we going back to the old days where dad grabs a switch?
The belt is what's replacing it.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about there. We'll talk about that as well. And we got the Swamp Ass Report coming up. Lots of good stuff. Don't you move a muscle. Don't you even think about moving. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 997. The feds didn't change the rate. Oh, my God. Everybody else, Trump's going to fire him. No. I don't think, first of all, in theory, he's not supposed to. He's supposed to be completely independent. He could probably ask for his, his resignation, but that's not going to happen. So he's not going to fire him. Give it to Scott Bessent. That guy's fun. Everybody who ever runs the Fed, they're like, did you have a personality? Well, you need to leave it here. That's the best thing that you can do. We don't want you to laugh or smile. We'd like you to be as dull as possible. That'd be great. It's that time of the show where we look outside and say, damn, it's hot.
Now it's time for the Swamp Ass News Report with the weather wizard, Ken Weaver.
All right, what are we looking at?
National Weather Service says the heat index is actually going down. We were at 104 about an hour ago. Right now, we're at 102. The actual temperature staying steady at 94 degrees, but heat index is 102. And I'm telling you, you can feel the difference between 104 and 102.
Oh, yeah, you totally can. It's sweater weather when you start really thinking about it.
What a nice breeze.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Have you ever been, and it's interesting here because when it's humid comparatively to when it's dry, when you're here and the humidity and you get a little bit of wind, it's nice. It's nice. In the 120 degree heat, like in the desert, and you probably know this, Ken, having been up Boise and stuff, that wind is hot and gross.
It's like a giant hair dryer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not fun. It's not refreshing.
No.
So we're at 102. What's that, like 2.5, 2, something like that?
That's about a 2.5 on the Swamp Ass scale.
And are we looking at anything later on? Are we looking at any thunderstorms? You get any relief at all?
None today. I mean, there'll be some somewhere, but they're not forecasting that here in Middle Tennessee. Now, tomorrow we got about a 1 in 3 chance for some showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 5 o'clock. So we're going to get to 98 tomorrow before we get any relief from any of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Heat index values as high as 109 tomorrow, boys.
Oh, goodness me.
But see, they said 106 today, but like I said, man, we've gone down a couple of ticks.
Well, if it says 109 tomorrow and it goes down a couple ticks and it only gets to like 106, 107, that's still, we broke the swamp ass.
Well, yeah, swamp ass, we'll need to buy another one. We've already lost one. Well, we might ought to just get another one just in case.
It's possible.
Go down to the Swamp Ass store.
It is. I'm telling you guys, it's the walk today wasn't too bad, but the walk yesterday home was kind of gross. I got home and I'm like, oh, this is disgusting.
When I left yesterday, I walked out the ramp door over there, and it just hit like a ton of bricks. It was just, like you said, gross.
you open it's like you open up an oven.
Yeah.
But it's for your whole body.
Right.
So, we're just telling you guys to be careful out there.
Still beats better than opening up a freezer in my view. Because January's going to be here before you know it, boys.
Yeah. I like the cold. I like it all. When I was younger, because I had red hair and fair skin, I hated the heat because that wasn't good. As I've grown older, I found an appreciation because God said to me, Chad, everywhere after England I can send you is going to be hot. Because I want you to feel why I've made you a redhead ginger with no soul.
We got super texters saying it's raining in the Lewisburg, Cornersville area as well as Sparta, Cookville.
Oh,
all right.
So they're getting a little relief at least.
Let me check the radar here.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Check that thing.
Check that thing.
Check that thing.
Gonna check that thing.
Pet that dog. Pet that dog. It's raising in Lewisburg.
Come on, radar. Oh. Come on up there. Oh, yeah. Looky there. Tullahoma. Tullahoma's got, and Lynchburg, right in between Tullahoma and Lynchburg, got a mighty fine-looking cell of some heavy rain, maybe some thunder. And just south of Murfreesboro, got some heavy rain right there on the Shelbyville Highway.
There you go.
In between Shelbyville and Murfreesboro.
Hot.
But it's very little. It's few and far between, boys. Few and far. Now, okay. Out there at Cookville, Sparta, Crossville, Right in between Cookeville, Sparta, and Crossville. Sparta's getting hammered right now. Parts of Cookeville getting hammered by some very heavy rain. So, yeah, they're good. They're cooling off out there. Crab Orchard's not, though. Crab Orchard, they're still swamp ass.
Oh, swamp ass. It's pretty swampy out there. That's what we're saying. Soupy. It's almost to the point where you're getting soupy.
Getting soupy.
You don't want to be. You don't want to be sitting in soup.
No, sir.
You don't want cats following you around all year.
You don't want that whatsoever. It's not a good thing. What's that smell? What's that noise? It's the cats. They're following me everywhere. Soupy. You don't want to be moist. It's one of those words that freak people out. Moist. Moist. Have you ever had a word that weirded you out?
Quench.
Quench?
Yeah.
Quench.
Just doesn't sound right.
No. Moist. I think moist is one of the ones that's like the leader.
I wonder why that is. I mean, I get it because especially on days like today, moist things, they tend to start rotting. And maggots grow out of them.
Why is moist
disgusting?
That is crazy. Okay, so check this out. The word, this is great because this is who we are. We could talk about real stuff, but this is way better because everybody's. The word moist is often disliked to the association with bodily fluids and unpleasant sensations and sounds. Sweat, saliva, swamp ass, things of that nature makes it so it is widespread and believed to be one of the most hated words in the English language. That's weird. Yeah. It is. Because you know what? I've had friends who were that, like you'd say, they'd stop saying that. Stop it. Stop saying that. Now we know it's quench.
Quench.
Yeah. Quench. What's yours? Come on, Ken, you don't have one?
I think it would be moist. That's the one that does kind of, my mind for some reason goes to maggots.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, well, I'm weird.
That is weird. Okay, here's some of the most disliked words in the English language. Slurp.
Slurp. Yeah, I don't like slurping.
Squelch.
I'm okay with squelch.
Phlegm.
Oh, yeah, phlegm. Phlegm.
Hurl.
Who? Hurl?
Hurl.
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. And panties.
Panties.
Curd. Not the curd, panties. But the curds. The curd.
C-U-R-D?
Mucus.
Oh, yeah, mucus, man.
Yeah. So
Well,
those are
phlegm and mucus are the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah, but either way you say it, it's,
Gross.
yeah. It's like saying fracture and break kind of thing. It's just, something broke, but it's mucus or phlegm this is gross. Just nasty, nasty, nasty. That is crazy. But yeah, moist is way up there. Tofu, that's just hated. Pantyhose also.
Pantyhose. Are pantyhose still a thing?
I don't know. Remember the egg? What was the egg thing? Legs?
Yeah. It
legs.
was, legs.
Yeah.
Had a little egg with a little pantyhose and a little egg.
Nourish. Somebody said nourish. Jeff, he hates nourish.
Nourish.
Oligarchy.
I don't understand.
Saying my pleasure.
My pleasure.
That is.
That's funny.
He said saying my pleasure at Chick-fil-A reminds me of Hellraiser.
Knickers. That's the English version. Quench. Scorn?
Scorn.
Squish?
Squish. Squish. Yeah, I like that. There's a lot of words that just, it's weird. Like you said, there's something about me. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Because you associate it with something gross.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I'm thinking mine goes back to my childhood. Whenever me and some buddies were running around and there we were running around in some tall grass and one of my buddies stepped in something. And it wasn't, it wasn't dog droppings. It was something else. And it was wet and it had maggots all in it. I think it was, and it was an Oklahoma summer. So I think it was something dead that was just melting and maggots were growing out of it. and it was moist.
Moist. And you know what's interesting too? That word, because it is a word that's hated, and at the same time, people want to say, this cake is moist.
Now, see, that's okay. I like moist cake.
But you have to have, the word itself on its own, when you think moist, or quench.
Quench.
You want to quench your thirst.
Now, see, my family, they get mad at me because they think that I overpronounce SH. Like whenever I'm talking about fish or something, like they say, no, it's just fish. I say, yeah, fish. But they think I'm drawing out the sh.
Oh.
And they don't like it.
Because
it's like Brian on Family Guy saying cool whip.
Cool whip.
Cool
Stewie, cool whip. Why are you saying it like that? What am I saying like what? Cool whip. Oh, stench. That's a good one.
Stench.
Because that smell, it's gross. I get it. Barf.
Barf, yeah.
That's a good one right there.
Vomit. Vomit does it for me.
Yeah.
I don't like vomit.
Oh.
That's not a good word.
Moldy.
Chris said, calm down, Ken. I'm eating an Arby's sandwich with moist cheese.
Moist. You know what's funny? Somebody said, when I heard the word pantyhose, I think of Janet on Three's Company.
Janet on Three's? Which?
She used to wear pantyhose.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the brunette.
Yeah, the other one. I don't know who you are, but whatever.
Yeah. Have you boys seen this about tarantulas?
Yeah, they're all over. It's tarantula season.
We better look out.
Now, you guys don't really have tarantulas. We don't have tarantulas here, do we?
No.
Like, they don't pass by.
I mean, I think we've got them here, but not like you do in the plains and the Southwest.
Yeah, Southwest are everywhere. You'd be playing golf this time of year, and it wouldn't be unheard of for me to be playing golf this time of year. And while I'm on the tee, see a couple tarantulas wander by, and then over in the corner, there'd be a rattlesnake sunning itself.
He's got it all out there.
It's kind of like going to Australia.
Get this, man. Male tarantulas can travel up to 20 miles during mating season, often risking their lives in the process.
I've traveled farther for that.
We all have.
Tarantulas are out there making love.
That's right. They're coming over. Hey, baby.
They've got to quench.
You know how far I walked? Give me a minute. I don't even know where I live now.
You might say the tarantulas are quenching their desires.
Ooh, a little bit of moist love. Oh, kids. See, just when you thought we were going to talk about Rick, somebody said, I hate the word poop.
Yeah.
Bowel
poop.
movement.
Bowel movement.
I never understood that. Bowel movement. Just say it.
I didn't like it whenever, when you have babies, the doctors, for some reason, and nurses, they say, go and poop. Why don't you just say, how's your baby pooping?
Yeah.
What happens when they go poop?
Yeah.
When they're going poop. What do you mean go and poop? You mean when they're pooping?
Yeah. Oh, my God. That is weird.
I wonder if tarantulas poop.
Of course they do.
I got to look that up.
So, oh, my Lord. I thought this was a news station. It is. We're talking about news words. Quench, poop. You just found out about tarantulas. You wouldn't have known that.
People driving through. Honey, let's listen to some
This is a conservative talk radio. Who the hell's this? What are they talking about? Moist? She's like, turn around the car.
Yes, tarantulas do poop.
There you go.
Like most living creatures, they need to excrete
fecal matter?
Excrete waste.
Waste. That's right. Squirt. Somebody said squirt. Remember the soda Squirt?
Squirt.
That was a soda called Squirt, for those of you not keeping squirt. Coming up. Who knows? Oh, it's White Woman Wednesday. We got some good white woman stuff.
We got to do that.
So be prepared to be prepared. White women telling us what to do. In particular, one lady who we love. We'll do that straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997. Well, that's not very good.
Now, I bet you that hurt.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's awful. That's what I'm thinking. It is Wednesday, kids. We not only do amazingly hilarious, awesome stuff called One Hit Wonder Wednesday. And you catch it. We'll do it again next hour really quick for you guys. But White Woman Wednesday. Kylie here is our favorite, and I got a bunch from her today. We're going to start out with the fact that, yes, gay men, you can be a part of the problem, too.
My name's Kylie, and this is a story time of how I got punched in the face by a gay man at a concert. Let me start by saying, just because you're a gay man, it does not make you immune to misogyny. So when I tell you I was genuinely the most betrayed and upset that I've ever felt in my life in this moment, I am not exaggerating. I went to Brown as an undergraduate, and they do like this big...
By the way, she loves to tell you in everything that she went to Brown.
Yes.
She wants to make sure that you know that she is super educated and better than you.
spring weekend
And I probably figured out why the gay guy punched her. He's like, you were just the worst and not super.
You're not
spring
fabulous.
weekend concert at the end of the year. So you show up and they have like artists come in and it's like a big deal. Flo Milli was performing. Obviously everyone was really excited, especially because she was performing in the party. So I get pushed forward and I bump into the people in front of me, and it's this gay couple. There are two men, and this one guy has his arm around his boyfriend, and he turns around thinking I pushed him. Literally just boom, fists, like fist to face. I'm talking like my eye, like literally gave me a black eye. And after that, I was like, dude, what the, like I was trying to get his name so I could report him. He wouldn't tell me his name. And then his boyfriend and him, they literally started gaslighting me. They were like, why do you think he would hit you on purpose? He would never do that. Like, what is wrong with you? And like literally blaming me after I just got hit in the face. So when I tell you, be careful, a lot of gay men out there will literally hurt you without even feeling an ounce of guilt or remorse, because deep down, they are also misogynist.
Yeah, there we go.
Whatever that gay guy's name is, he's my new hero. Because she deserves to be punched in the face.
Guys, we do this on Wednesday because we're putting in the work.
Yes, sir.
We are. We're putting in the work. I love the fact that she goes, and let me tell you, I went to Brown, and then he punched me in the face.
Face.
Oh, my God. He's toxic. Oh, am I now? Well, what? He probably went, fabulous.
These two totally gay guys.
Yeah. How do you know they were gay?
I like how she said they were men.
Yeah, of course, because it couldn't have been women. What if a woman punched you in the face? Would it be different? Would she have toxic masculinity too? I don't know.
Depends on if she went to Brown.
That's right. Lot more.